Hello, friends. This is Brian, and this is an intro to JavaScript. And I just want to take a few minutes in this video to talk through how do you write your JavaScript, where do you put it, what are these script tags. So let's jump in, there are a couple of main places that you can write your JavaScript. In fact, inside of your HTML, you can write JavaScript using your script tags. So you could create a script tag, opening and closing script tags, and inside of that you can write your JavaScript. So we can do a quick example. Let's say we console.log hello world, save that. If we come over here and refresh this, we shall see hello world in the console. Now you can place your script tags anywhere inside of your HTML. Generally, we would place them just above the closing body tag, and there's a reason for that. It has to do with how the page loads. So if you think through, HTML is loading, the browser is going to load your HTML, and it's going to go from top to bottom. And so if, let's say, you want to access an element here that's in your HTML with your script or within your script, if the HTML hasn't loaded yet, it won't be available. So here, the script tag's down underneath this. So this has all been loaded, and therefore we could access an element. So let's say we want to access the H1 that has an ID of title. We could say const title equals document dot get element by ID title. And then we want to, let's just console log that title. So if I save this and I come over here, let's clear that and refresh. And there we go. We have our title element, our H1 element with the ID of title. Now, if I were to, let's take the script tag here now, and let's move it up above. So I just put it up above our element, H1 element here. So this hasn't loaded yet. At the time that this script loads, we are going to discover that the title is not there. It's null. It's not available yet. And so if we, again, let's refresh this and run it, we've got null, right? So the console log is console logging hello world, but we don't have access to our H1 element because it hasn't yet loaded into the browser when we're trying to access it. So location matters when you are placing script tags in your HTML. So if you want to be able to access the elements, you want to place your script tag above the closing body tag, so you have access, all of your HTML is loaded at that point. Now, you can also place your JavaScript in a what we call an external file, right? A .js file. So what I want to do, I'm just going to copy this and remove it from here for now. And I'm going to go to my files here, and I'm going to add a new file. Let's just call it index.js. So we can create a file with a .js extension, and we can write our JavaScript inside of that. Now, again, if you're really new to JavaScript, notice you don't need to write script tags in here. Those are HTML elements, and so you write those when you're writing JavaScript within your HTML. So in your JS file, you just jump right into writing your JavaScript. So this, again, I put it in this file, but if you look in your HTML, you see there's no script tags. Where are we pulling that JavaScript in? And the answer is we're not at this point. So if I try to run it, there's nothing here. So I need to pull that in somehow. And again, you can place script tags anywhere you want in your HTML, and there are a couple of common places that you will see that. The first one is, as we said before, above the closing body tag. So we might say script, and in this case, we need a source src attribute, and we add the URL, which is index.js. And now we are pulling in this script using the script tag and our relative URL here to that JS file. Now, if I run this, I should see the console logs, hello world, and our H1 element. Now, the other common location that you will see this is in the head. Often you'll see script tags written in the head, but again, if we leave it like this, it's gonna load this before it loads the HTML. So what we can do is add the defer attribute, and that will defer the loading of that script until your HTML has loaded. And so let's test that real quick. We run this, and again, there it is, no problem. If I remove the defer attribute and try to run this, again, I get null because this HTML has not loaded yet. So let's defer that, and it'll work for us because it's deferring the loading of the script until your HTML loads. So that's it. Thanks for taking a moment to listen to this and watch this. If you like this, click the like button or share it. Thank you very much.